What was the explanation on the last goal for New York that you were given? Was there any confusion as to who got it and how?
Yeah, I mean it's tough. I mean he blew the whistle. He didn't really signal anything. I think he wanted to kind of gather with everyone else and find out exactly what everyone else saw. But I think when you're in the action of blowing the whistle, that's kind of considered the puck is the play is dead at that point. So I think it's tough. I mean, it's kind of a gray area because sometimes you score that goal and they say they're in the motion of blowing the whistle, even though the whistle hasn't been blown yet. They lose sight of it and it's no goal. So it's hard to get a gauge for kind of when that's applied and when it's not. And I thought that the puck was underneath him for at least a split second there, where might have prevented it from being a goal. But we found a way to get those big kills. I think that was a big difference there, is killing those two penalties.
Why do you think these two teams play such spirited, back and forth games? Playoffs or season, or what it is?
Yeah, I mean they play really aggressive, and when they execute that well, they generate chances and make it tough. And if you're able to kind of get through that and create a chance, then usually you get an odd man rush or you get a good opportunity in front. So it just kind of comes down to who's going to execute their game the best. And I saw tonight there's some more goals than probably both teams would like, but at the end of the day, you got to find a way to win those sometimes.
Hey Sid, are you worried about the report that's coming out from Russia? The reports from Russia that as far as the security?
Yeah, I mean it's something I think when you see the news, you obviously pay attention to it. From what we're told, everything's going to be well secured, and everyone's going to do their best to keep everyone safe. So, we're going there to play and worry about that. But obviously, I think when you see it on the news, it's hard not to pay attention.
Is it going to be your first time there?
Yeah, it's first time to Russia. I've been different places in Europe, but that'll be my first time to Russia.
Is your family coming with you?
Yeah, I will have whole family there. Yeah, so they've never been there. They've never been there as well.
Hi Crosby, I'm from China. Nice to meet you. Congratulations for your the captain and the victory. We have lots of kids play hockey in China right now and wear your jersey. Okay. So you are their favorite stars. So could you say something to our Chinese fans?
Just hello. I wasn't aware that hockey was growing there. So happy to hear that. And it's a great honor to hear that kids are wearing my jersey for sure.
And Chinese New Year is next week. Could you say something to our fans?
Questions?
Yes, questions like right now. Okay, like Beijing is beating the Winter Olympics right now. So have you thought like go to Beijing play hockey in the Winter Olympics?
I wasn't aware that they were kind of in the mix, but I think Olympics, as far as being involved in them, it's kind of every Olympics is kind of a from time to time you don't really know who's going to be involved in that kind of thing. So hopefully hockey's involved, but it's still kind of far away yet to know if we're going to be there.
Okay. Could I say like a Happy New Year stuff?
Who's the favorite in the Russian Olympics? In your mind, who's the favorite?
I think it's hard to pick one. I think that so many teams are kind of right there, and with everyone so competitive now, I think it's pretty tough to pick one team that's ahead of the other. I mean, every country is so good, and in a one-game, elimination, anything can happen. So you really have to be your best at the right time. But I'd say there's more than a handful of teams that are, could easily find a way to win.
Your game-winning goal in Vancouver, you think is one of your most important, or maybe the most important one in your career?
It was pretty memorable. I think as a Canadian kid growing up, you dream of being able to do that. But I think that being said, I feel fortunate to be part of it. But there's new challenges, and playing in Russia and having won in Vancouver, knowing that everybody wants to beat the team that's won the prior Olympics for sure. I think all the new challenges that come with that, I think I'm excited for, and that's in the past. It's up to our team to find a new way to be successful in Russia.